Hello. Hello, dear friends. Hi, Deja. What are you doing awake still? Good morning, everybody. Suffering? Don't suffer. Suffering bad. Ugh. If you want, I'm in the call if you want to hang out. If not, I totally understand. Try and fall asleep. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? It has been a good day. A very relaxing day. Almost like a weekend day, because I didn't have to go to work. Because it is the first day of spring in Japan, which is considered a holiday. I have a heating pad and a fan, so I'm at max comfy. Alright. I'll be in the call if you don't feel like being comfy. Alright. So. We just killed this horrible bitch. And I want to say I already did all my leveling up. Yes. So. The schools are closed. It's considered a national holiday. The spring and fall equinoxes are both considered national holidays, and so nobody works. Which is nice. Because tomorrow we have graduation for the elementary school, which I think I'm going to. But I've been given conflicting answers on that, so I'm going to just kind of play that by ear. I want to bury this axe as deep into this bitch's, like, corn as I can. Okay. We've done what we need to here. So we have a couple of options. There's a couple of things that we can do right now. We can now go to Ohio and deal with dude. What's his fuck? Radon. We can go to the Radon Festival. We can go and do the Ronnie stuff, which I believe is this way. Or I can go backtrack and clear some of these other areas out that I've not really done. I'm going to go, for now... Tick, can you do me a favor and throw up a poll, please? Of wife or angry man. Even though I already think I know what people want. I've not like explored any dungeons, which is bad. Oh, you're on mobile. On my original character, which you guys saw, which is just aptly named Klidge. Sec. We beat him on, pre-nerf. We beat the OG Radon. Alright, no worries. Mobile sucks. No, don't apologize. I would prefer if you were relaxing. Yeah, that is an actual common mobile L. You know what? I know that there's also a guy... Wait, where's my... I should have a map. Like a place I can go to grab a map that probably opens all this shit up. Probably over this way. What's up, Origin? How's it going? A whole ass Grace here. Hello, Nitrami, how's it going? So, let me fill you guys in on what I'm currently thinking of doing for some projects going on. It's a 50-50 split. God damn it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to Ronnie, and then we can get to the fucking Radon Festival. Getting to Ronnie is not hard. So. Fuck. 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 Yeah, getting to Ronnie is just gonna require me, like, getting through a castle, which isn't gonna be that bad. Oh, hi. Yeah, so we'll do it even. I'll get to Ronnie, I'll meet my wife, we can start her quest line. I'll get to Radon. If I feel like I'm not prepared enough for Radon, I can always just back out of it. Stop that. Radon is in Palestine, Ohio. You know what? Yeah, I've been calling Kalid, Ohio pretty much since day one. Alright, hold on. Public enemy number one's gotta go. Alright, the rest of you guys are chumps. Okay, next is kill the casters. They're all casters. Fucking! Radon is in no, Cleveland's not that bad. I believe that's... I don't know. Somebody has the running count, but they're not here presently.
Ooh.
Oh, I did. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. How you doing?
The sick.
You have the sick?
I need to watch more not Overwatch, fuck, One Piece sickness.
Ah. Yeah. I feel like I should probably just start from the beginning and just start watching One Piece.
Please.
I don't have the time, though, is the thing.
Yes,
Like,
you do.
No, I really don't. One Piece is the kind of show I would have to, like, put on in the background. Because it takes so much time, and I have no time.
I mean, they have dubbed.
DJ jump scare. I could do a dub, but I don't know.
That's what my brother used to call me.
DJ?
Yeah.
Would you... Question for Chad. Would you pass Deja the aux cord?
I mean, most of my friends do. I'm the designated DJ on our road trips.
Oh, fuck.
And in my D&D sessions.
Just because I like the frog sounds.
Yeah.
Deja's here? Yes. Deja's always here if you believe.
Yeah, I'm being demure in the chat. Not many people know that, and I like it because that means I get to cause problems.
Yeah. Deja causing problems? Not possible. Yeah, so the episode of One Piece that we were watching earlier, I kind of want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what happens, but there's a character who shows up, is an incredibly flamboyant man. I want to say man.
Person?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. Is I don't even know if I can call it a person because of how its body is shaped. But that's just One Piece, I suppose. It's one of the ugliest character designs I've ever seen. Like, hands down, have ever seen. And it gives, like, the most, like, profound speech on why it's okay to be different and, like, you should always strive to be who you want to be and all this stuff, but it's delivered by this, I'm gonna die.
Oh, goodbye.
I've guts.
Yes, the dude lady with the giant head. I forget their name.
Ivan.
Ivan, yeah. Which, like, we love representation in our shows, but oh my god, could they have made them any uglier?
It is one of the most disgusting designs I've ever seen. And every time it's on screen, I want to rip my eyes out. And there's a lot of just unnecessary back of the ass shots of it, too.
Yeah.
Just to show off the fact that it is in
I do
fishnets
appreciate
and
that
underwear.
everybody's in fishnets.
That what?
That everybody's in fishnets.
Everybody. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I would love to... I need to know when that chapter was written. Like, what year. Not when it was animated, but when it was actually written.
2000.
2000, you
Yeah,
think?
I'd say probably sometime in the 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that was much more accepted in the day.
Because it started airing in, I think, 1999.
Okay.
So the show, I don't know when the manga started, though.
I have no idea. I'm sure there's probably someone on YouTube called the One Piece Historian who has all that shit down. And if there isn't,
Yeah.
that's a free idea for someone who really likes One Piece.
I'm gonna say anyone who doesn't like One Piece just hasn't given it a chance.
I would. You know what? I kind of believe that. I'm in that same vein. But if you say that you don't like One Piece because you hate the art style, I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If you're like, oh, the art style's ugly, I'm like, yeah, I didn't watch it for the longest time because of that. Or if you're like, oh, it's too long, I don't want to watch it.
That's
fair enough.
Valid reason to not watch a show, because it is a fucking investment. But then you get people who are like, One Piece is a fucking awful show, the story is all over the place, I mean, why couldn't they just, like, come finish the story already? Blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, One Piece is fine. It's not, like, the most, like, profound, like, amazing story on the planet, but, I mean, it's good. It's consistently solid from what I've seen. And from what I remember from when I did watch it when I was a kid. These teleporting lizards are going to beat the death of me. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Someone said the chapter when Ivan first debuted was 2009. So yeah, 2000s.
Yeah, that checks out.
Because just the way they, like, talk about it, like, you definitely wouldn't be able to get away with some of the stuff they're saying, like,
Yeah,
nowadays.
I can't say it. You can, though.
Yeah. I mean, I can. But I don't really want to.
Understandable.
Just because of the context that it's used in isn't very, nice.
I mean, they seem to own it pretty well.
They do.
So, you know what? On that angle, I respect
has, like,
it.
Well, I presume
it has, like, other characters saying it where it's like, you know, they're not
an old codger
Yeah.
for it.
is rusty, so here I am.
So, I don't know. I don't particularly say that
You like
word
this
anyway.
game?
I just say I'm gay and move on.
Yes.
But,
What when I'm absorbed in my smithing, if you come to I am, after all, you don't know how.
Alright. Did I already sit here? Yes.
I don't want to like it and then be stuck with it for 1,000+ episodes. Well, that's the thing, is like, for me, I've taken like a couple breaks from watching One Piece, but then it's like I can go back and be like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I think that's what's kind of fun about there being so much, like, oh shit, yeah, there's more of this thing I like.
Yeah. Because it's like you know when you see a really good anime and it only has like 12 episodes or 25 episodes, and then you have to wait like 2-3 years to get like a season 2, and then it gets canceled.
Or
and
it
then
just
you're
doesn't
like,
get a
well,
second
fuck.
season.
Yeah.
And it's just like stuck.
And then they're like, oh, guess you gotta read the manga. And then the mangaka like overworks themselves and dies.
Yeah, that happened. That happened recently with someone.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I don't remember which mangaka it is. Somebody does. Probably.
It's
But yeah, there was one
tragic.
actually recently who did end up working himself to death because he wanted to keep up with putting his shit out. It was for a pretty popular one too. It wasn't like some no-name or like a small one that no one like cares about. Well, the dude who wrote Guts. He wrote Berserk. That comment fucked me up for like a solid like 2 seconds. I was like, what? Yeah, the guy. Well, he didn't overwork himself to death. He like had a disease, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he got sick.
Holy shit! It's your savior Jesus. Welcome back. 16 months subscribed. Glad to have you back, my man. It's been a while. Thank you, Jesus. Everyone say thank you to Jesus. Kentaro
Thank you,
Miura?
Jesus.
Maybe? Again, I don't remember the specifics. I just remember a mangaka died recently.
I know it's a long, like the same thing kind of happened with the Hunter x Hunter guy. Like, he's just too sick to continue Hunter x Hunter, so he just basically started writing a fucking light novel.
Yep.
I hate these hands.
Yeah. Not a big fan, gotta say. Oh wait, this is the really broken sword. No, it's not. Where's the broken? This is broken. The sword that's like super busted is here somewhere. Oh, it's an Albanaric. Dumbass.
Oh! Something really super duper exciting
Yeah.
is, I think I've had this feeling in the depths of my soul, in my fucking big toe. I've had this feeling that Soul Eater is gonna get
Like a big resurgence.
reanimated. Yes. And for the 15th, 17th, I don't know, the umpteenth year anniversary of Soul Eater, they're doing like an event, and I'm pretty sure Fire Force is about to start wrapping up. I haven't been keeping up with it, but I'm not going to say the spoiler for it, but it's written by the same guy.
Yeah.
And I think at this event, they're going to announce that they're going to be redoing Soul Eater, which is going to be so fucking cool because it went off track of where the manga was, because I think the manga wasn't completely out yet, so
No,
they
it
just
wasn't.
went wherever the fuck they wanted. Soul Eater was so great for me when I was like an edgy 13-year-old, and it's like
I
if you
love
like
it.
Fire Force, then you would probably love Soul Eater. Not now, because it's very like early 2000s anime. Like I tried to go back and watch it, and I was like, ooh, this is kind of painful, but like
I remember Soul Eater being amazing. I doubt it
it
holds up.
is amazing.
I know what you are.
But it's like some of the stuff you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is early 2000s anime. In like not the best way.
Yeah. Some early 2000s anime still can rock it, but some very much cannot.
Yeah. I think the anime ending was cool from what I can remember.
AI hands. I
But
like the
I
comment
remember
yaoi
it-
hands on these. Sorry.
Oh my god, yeah. Yaoi hands. Yeah, I thought the anime ending was cool,
Really?
but
I remember
it
thinking.
like left me really confused.
Yeah, I remember not liking the ending of the Soul Eater anime because it felt just weird. Yeah, I thought it looked really cool. I just thought it was fucking weird. Mind you, I don't think I've seen that anime since I was a junior in high school. I was pretty young. That's been more than 10 years now. God, I'm old.
Did you ever watch D. Gray Man?
No, I remember that name, but for some reason I never watched it. Can
It
you
was
jump in?
like pretty big, but it also wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, I remember the name. I don't remember what it was.
They're redoing Blue Exorcist.
That's another one I never saw.
And I liked Blue Exorcist.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing
And
good
they're
things.
they're also redoing Toilet Bound Hanako because they fucked up the first season, I guess, and cut shit out that shouldn't have been cut out because now it doesn't make sense in the manga.
Yeah, I never saw the anime, but I love the manga. If you've not read Toilet Bound Hanako, you should go read that.
It's great because you can skip past the sus parts.
You can. And also, the art style is beautiful, and the girl has daikon legs.
It's gorgeous. Except for her daikon legs.
I think that's funny. I like that that's a point of contention for her, is that she has fat legs. and it's of course it's anime fat legs, which means that it looks like normal legs. But yeah, that manga is so good. And I can't read it right now because it hurts me. I've legitimately just taken a break from reading it for a while because it hurts me when I read it. Because it's so sad.
I haven't
Fuck.
in a really long time. I think I stopped when they, like... was it like a painting?
There are painting worlds and shit, yes.
Yeah, I think I stopped when they, like, went into a painting. And I got really sad. And I was like, I can't.
Well, I mean, yeah, so here's what I'm going to say. This is not a spoiler, it's just what to expect. People just straight up die in the Hanako, the toilet-bound Hanako-san manga. And it does not seem like the kind of manga where people are going to just be fucking dead and tormented for eternity and shit like that. It's very Made in Abyss in that sense, where it's just like, shit just happens and you're like, oh no.
I also didn't watch the latest season of that either, because I was not fucking ready.
Made in Abyss?
Yeah.
I'm skipping the that season arc because that one still hurts me on an emotional level. I
got through Perushka, so when I feel I'm ready, I'm gonna do it.
Well, yeah,
but
this
now's
is
not
the
the time.
this is the Bone Druid season, isn't it? Or is the new season the one with the village?
It was a movie. It's the village.
Oh, okay. I need to go watch that. I didn't think the village one was that bad. It wasn't Bone Druid level. It was still pretty
Yeah,
rough.
because they just made that one into a movie.
It was still pretty rough and painful, but I don't think that it was nearly as bad as the Bone Druid one. The Bone Druid one, I've had nightmares about that fucking that part. That shit stuck with me and was like really disturbing. And what's even more disturbing is that people consider Bone Druid, they call him like Best Dad.
No.
Yeah. I'm just like, Did we read the same manga?
There was a while after I watched the movie where, like, I'd just close my eyes and see the little, like, capsule thingy.
Yeah.
And I'm
not saying that he's not an interesting character. I'm saying calling him Best Dad is like saying, like, I don't know, fucking, who's a horrible human being in anime? The dad from Evangelion. Calling him, like, Best Dad.
The dad from Full Metal Alchemist.
Another one, yes.
We all know the one. The daughter and the dog.
Yeah, something.
Dad.
Edward.
Edward.
Oh god, there's bitches on me. Ooh, I don't want to fuck with bitches. We running. Alright, this fight's gonna fucking suck, by the way.
Good luck.
I think I want this guy. Just watch season 1, but Bone Druid was Best Dad, don't go... But Bone Druid and Best Dad don't go together? Yes. 100% correct. I didn't mean to drink that. Fuck me!
It's worse. Also, another really, really good anime is For Your Eternity. It's so fucking good. If you're, like, mentally unstable, though, don't watch it, because I bawled my eyes out multiple times. But it's so fucking good, and I'm so scared to watch season 2 because I know it's gonna hurt even more. But I stand my boy Gugu. Gugu best boy.
Gugu. That's a good character name.
He's great.
Leave him alone!
Reminds me of the water fight in Genshin.
Oh! A little bit, I guess, visually.
Yeah, visually.
Oh god. Stop summoning projectiles, you bitch! Ow.
See, Amber, that's why I'm so fucking scared to watch season 2 because I know what season 1 did to me. Episode 1 of To Your Eternity left me in fucking tears. I can't do it right now. I think I've just been watching One Piece.
Ah, fuck. That was a good try. That would have been a win. That would have been a win if I didn't chug a fucking flask at the beginning like an idiot. Anyway.
Damn.
This feels like Renala, but with a horse. This one's not as bad as Renala. Renala's constantly backing away. At least Loretta, like, stays where you can hit her. Also, I love the music for this. Dun, da, 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 da. It's just, being someone who's not using projectiles in Elden Ring is immediately gimping yourself.
I'm just like Reinhardt, but without a shield.
I have a shield. Uh-oh. What? It's just using the shield is not feasible for most boss fights. It's like you can, it's just you shouldn't.
Alright, the mega sleepy is starting to set in, so I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Okay. You have a good night, Deja. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. You have a good day, night, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think I will.
It's night for you.
Yes, it is. Fuck me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fuck. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I think maybe Bow Guy is not the... Maybe Bone Guy is not the play. Or Bone Guy, Bow Guy. Maybe I use the Plague Dog. Okay. Note to self, roll to the left. Ouch, ouch. Plague dog, please. Okay, well. Summon a lot of swords now. Okay. But there's so much range. Okay, that went through the trees. Love that. Love that. Why did I think Hohenheim when you said Full Metal Alchemist Dad? Because I don't know. I don't think Hohenheim would do something like that. Take care. No, don't bully me. Don't do that. So Plague Dog didn't work very well. So let's try Several Dog. Several Dog I don't think is going to be able to stagger her, though. But it'll probably draw some aggro out, which is what I kind of just need them to do. Because the issue is there's so many projectiles at all times. Okay, that's sweet. Ouch. Stop that. Where are my dogs? Are all of my dogs already dead? Did they not get summoned? They just didn't get summoned. Why did they not get summoned? What? I don't think we're at 50 yet. I, like, just realized partway through that fight, my dogs did not get summoned like I thought they did. Get them, boys. And the swords all still focus on me. For a decent distraction. Ow. You're a bitch. I got stuck because I tried to turn. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I think I've found where I'm going to be having problems. I need to get my axe that causes bleed, or be able to give this thing bleed as soon as possible. I think bleed scales with dex though, so I do need to start speccing into dex. Okay. So the dogs are actually at a point where they're kind of low enough to not get hit by some of her attacks. I also just need to take advantage of casting time, because casting time takes a minute in this game, so I can definitely just attack while she's doing that. I'm in a wall. I don't know where I am, but I know I'm in a wall. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck it, we're healing. And once more. Get up, get up, get up and hit! Get up and hit! No! There's no health! There's no health! There's no health! There's no health! It's an empty bar! There's no health on that bar! Actually, no health. That's fucking, that's upsetting. That's infuriating. Fucking here we go again. Okay, this one's the one. Okay, it didn't let me do the thing. I need to back up. Loretta, please stop doing that. I shouldn't have used up all my stamina. Magic health bar there again, but not this time, bitch. Alright. Jesus. Well, that was aggravating. It's not even enough to level up. Great. I could have sworn there's supposed to be something up here. Astrolabe. Okay. Alright. Let's move on. I'm kind of interested. How do I change my attributes for my weapon? There's a way to do it. I don't remember how. Hold that thought. I need to go take a piss. I return. Okay. Off to find wife. See, I need to find more anime to watch right now. I've not really watched too much anime this season. I'm thinking of wanting to do something that's I want to do a nice like fantasy or some good slice of life. Give you a lot of suggestion in your hunting stream. That's true. I don't want to fight this thing. Because I'm pretty sure that thing kills me. Don't look at me. Okay. Because right now, I am watching a total of 1 new anime that has come out this season. And I like it. It's fun. I just wish that it wasn't, like, hyper sus in some parts, and it deviates from the source material a lot in that sense. How many of you guys are watching or have read the manga Onimai? Onimai is the one where the sister gender bends her older brother because he doesn't do any shit. He doesn't, like, he's doing nothing with his life. And so she gender bends him. and forces him to like get a life and start over again. And it's really cute. It is good. The manga is really good. The manga is really cute and all that. The anime decided to go like the hyper sus route for some goddamn reason, which is a shame because that is probably one of the most well animated anime I've ever seen, with some of the best music in it.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest.
I came
Intriguing.
because you are wife.
Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion.
It's called Onimai. Or I think in English it was called Oni-chan is done
I am
for.
the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it.
And here's the thing, the first couple of episodes are hyper sus.
Well,
After that, it's not that
that
bad.
roused thy
Once you get
interest?
past like episode 1 and 2, it's not that bad.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them
One of these
what
people I want to
advantage thou
murder.
canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
The dude that turned Bao into a furry? What? What do you... Okay, that one's lost on me. I don't know what you're referring to with that. The VTuber? What VTuber is named Bao? Oh! Oh. Okay, I know who you're talking about now. Wait, okay. My brain, like, fired on, like, 5 different pistons and came to a different conclusion to what the hell you're trying to tell
Lady
me.
Rani has explained everything. Again, the Karian royal fam
I'll skip what you say because you're not a hot lady.
Let us together.
Yes, for Lady Rani, my wife, not yours. Yeah, so many people are down bad for this guy.
I heard about you. Name's Blythe. Glad to have you. Well, I'm situated the Eternal City. I'm planning to go see if I can't find them.
And so we actually can't do the rest of Ronnie's quest without doing the Radon Festival. Hey, Miss Goom, how's it going? Welcome back.
I don't know what it is, but since we have the miss, I ask that you I reside in another tower close by.
Yes, I know. I know where you live, Celavis. Wait, what the fuck? Invisible wall? What? What?
I resummon pain should you, if it were up, but who?
Can I leave now? No. Oh, do I have to go back up and talk to her again? I think I do. She'll be like, I'm gonna go fall asleep. Or something. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. I also made my Melt level 100, my Vlad Lancer level 104. Hell yeah! Lancer Vlad deserves it.
I shall soon, and it will be some time before this doll's body. Still, I look forward to the...
Alright. Speaking of leveling, my Muramasa is almost at 100. He's at 98 right now. Hell yeah. I need to get my Canis up to 100 and then start working on my Jane. Needs more screen time and probably more upgrades. Yeah, he's Lancer Vlad is a solidly okay unit. Rider Vinci to 100? Hell yeah. Yeah, Miss Bloodaxe really be like, alright, I'm done. I'm gonna go fall asleep now. You can just do whatever you want. I think that's Dickhead's tower. He's like, I didn't actually want to see you. I'm just not gonna talk to you and grab your shit. Is there anything up here? I don't remember. I don't remember any of Celavis's quest stuff. I remember I have to, like, go and... I think he wants me to give a potion to somebody. But if I do, it's gonna kill them. It's a memory stone, right? Yeah.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you perhaps I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli. Even you can do that. Good. Now I shall hand over the... Find Nefeli and I expect Clad.
Yeah, dickhead. I did a roll on Galatea. I did another one. And I wound up getting my 4th copy of Martha. Which I probably shouldn't do, like, off-stream rolling, but then I stay awake at night and I'm like, man, I want to pull the gacha. Which is probably a really bad thing, but you know. Did you get Big Pants? No. She has evaded me at every turn thus far. So I need to go to Ohio now, which means I think I want to go to the Third Church of America. I mean, I've got a lot of tickets saved up for Barghast, and Barghast is coming next. So in like 2 weeks, I think we get Barghast or something. Unless there's another event in between, but I don't think that there is. Not that I remember, at least. Oh, that's right. There's a whole ass natural barrier I have to go through. God damn it. It'll honestly probably be easier if I just go here. Also, Oberon. Oberon's cool and all, but I never get Buster supports on my main account, so I doubt it's going to happen. Okay. Great. Oh, we're off to an amazing start, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of souls, too, that I need to spend. Save 2K to make sure I would get Castor. It's not a bad idea. Oh, I just realized there's another piece of shit I have to deal with. That I have trouble fighting and killing this dude with characters with ranged weapons. So fighting him when I don't have that shit is going to suck. Fucking O'Neil. One of my least favorite bosses in this game. Like, we will actually be here. This is going to be the boss that probably kills me the most. How is it still building? Oh, the Scarlet Rot, it's because I rolled in it. If you roll in things that give you status effect, in Elden Ring, it sticks to your clothing and continues the status effect. I know for a fact there's a Grace along this road pretty soon. Is he necessary? He's an optional boss, but necessary for a certain quest I want to do.
I am all set.
O'Neil drops a golden needle that you need to cure a very sick girl whose quest line I want to do. I'm also not going to hang around this part that I'm in right now. I'm just going to grab this because I saw it, because this is death. But actually, that is over there where Radahn is. In theory, I could go run over there and grab that now, but I want to go... I need to do some more exploration of fucking Ohio. I'll roll for Percy and save for Needle Altar. Needle Altar's a ways off, though. There's a lot of cool stuff happening between then. A lot of broken servants. That's a dragon. Needle Altar's a very long way away. I don't think you need to save for that long. Just make sure that you have enough to hit pity on her one time. That's all that matters. Is this the Dragon Church? I think it is. No, it's not. For some reason, I remember where I am, and I remember it being painful, and I don't remember why. I remember why. You know what? It's all coming back to me, lads. I don't even remember what I get from doing this. Probably nothing. Oh, you know, there's a door here. Okay, Mr. Klidge, do you know that Mashu has more dojins than One Piece? I'm not surprised by that. The Meteoric Orb Blade. Is this a katana? Oh, it's a gravity katana. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so here's the thing with One Piece. One Piece's art style is disgusting. It's such a hit or miss art style where they either draw some of like the best looking characters ever or some of the worst looking characters ever. So I am not surprised that people have gone for a very appealing character instead in the form of Mash Curelate. That's my hot take. No, Mash isn't Dojin bait. Mash is just a very popular character from a very popular series. Saying that she's Dojin bait is... That would imply that she was, like, meant to be sexualized, and she's not. If you were to say that Maeve was Dojin bait, I could agree with that, but I'm not gonna agree with saying Mash is. Like, there is certainly Dojin bait characters, but not that one. I wouldn't even say most of Fate is Dojin bait. Feels like she's designed to appeal to men who want a girl to be dependent on them. I disagree with that analysis. I will explain myself once I'm not about to die. No, Mash is a character throughout the first arc. I think the saying that she's a character who depends on you as a character is is supposed to appeal to people who like that. I don't know if that's the case because the entire first arc of Fate is about her growing and learning what it means to be human. And having a completely neutral main character allows that to be a good way to express what humanity does. As for what her growth in the second arc so far has been I'm not gonna say near non-existent. It's not been as much because this current arc is more focused on growing as the main character and coming to terms with what it means to destroy entire worlds to keep ours going. I can see how she can be read as being annoying. I don't agree with that assessment at all. I feel like they handle MASH fairly well. I think a lot of people just don't like MASH because, for support, and she herself is not... I think a lot of people don't like her because she's supposed to be the main girl. And once there's a main girl who everyone knows is going to be the one who wins out on top, people just don't like them. I'm not saying that's what your opinion is on that. I'm saying that is an opinion shared by a lot of people. It's like, well, it's the best girl now, but... Sorry that I don't like the game-mandated free waifu. I mean, yeah. I personally think that she's fairly well written for being the main character, like the main girl. A lot of the times for gacha games, you get the main girl and they're literally nothing, or their story is like kind of like just whatever. Like, think of like Amiya from Arknights, or honestly kind of Rappy too. Rappy from Nikkei, or characters like that, who are also supposed to be your mandatory, like, this is your gacha game mandated waifu. Those ones are just like whatever. Like, they're cute. Rappy's like story is, she's supposed to be mysterious and kind of interesting in that angle, but she's just like, the more you learn about her, I feel like it's kind of underwhelming, which really kind of sucks. So I like her. Same thing for Amiya. Amiya didn't get very much. Amiya's daughter, it's the main. What I'm saying is, it's the main girl. It's the one who you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's the one. I can understand not liking Mesh for like waifu reasons, but I think that saying that she's a bad character is overstepping to a degree. Because it's just like, no, she's a fairly interesting character from a storytelling perspective. Is this the one that I hate? Is this the one that has big ass birds? Just another Grace right here, okay. The knowledge that Abby has more dojins than Musashi is far from surprising. Much in the same way that, what was it, who did I do the video comparison for? Chloe has more dojins than, like, most of the female cast in FGO. Who also said Musashi in that video? Probably. I feel like Musashi's a really polarizing character for a lot of people too. Because, like, on the one hand, Musashi is supposed to be like, you know what, if you were to say that Musashi was Dojin fodder, I would completely agree with that. Musashi is 100% Dojin fodder. Decently written Dojin fodder, but Dojin fodder all the same. damage. Also, Tig, don't look at me like that. Like, I'm someone who likes Musashi, and I would say that she is... Her design is 100% Dojin fodder, and she didn't get it. If I can kill one of these, this fight becomes infinitely easier. God damn it. Okay. No, that's not to say I dislike Musashi's design. I do really like it. And I think that how they handle her in the story is also, like, not awful. I think a lot of people are just... a lot of people, like, see Musashi and they're like, oh, fuck you. Because, like, oh, you remind me of Shimosa. And the fact I was forced to use you when I couldn't bring my combination of Merlin, Tamamo, and other shit. The game forced me to think. Games aren't supposed to be like that, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna try and poison dog this. There's one. Alright, this fight's easy now. So, actually, speaking of Shimosa, I want to get an input from y'all. I am thinking of doing another series of videos, just kind of going into the other Epic of Remnant chapters, kind of like what I did with Agartha. I don't have as much of a problem with the others as I do with Agartha in particular. But I think that, all in all, there's something to be said for all of those individual, all of the Epic of Remnants, actually. What's some of the other Dojin fodders that didn't get any? Maeve. Ibuki. So, yeah. I am thinking about, for the next video, I'm going to be covering Salem. I've talked about my grievances with Salem before. And that is that Salem is an amazing story that is not at all fit to be in a gacha game. The fact that Salem is being told exclusively through the lens of it being a gacha fucks up everything in that story. Maeve doesn't deserve them. It's the one thing that Maeve deserves to be in hentai dojins. It's what she would have wanted. Do I need to go up? Hey, well, that's the thing. Salem works amazingly well if it were an anime or a light novel or the manga. Anyway, Salem works. Salem would work best, or the manga works well for that. Actually, the manga is just okay. The manga takes a different like turn where it's trying to like have comedy in it, which I don't think that defeats the tone of Salem completely. Like, the tone of Salem is supposed to be dark, dreary, kind of fucked up. Everyone is kind of like, like, fucked up, and the manga doesn't really do that justice. And Salem takes the opposite direction of what Agartha is doing, where Agartha is tonally confused and that is trying to be like innuendos and sexy and stuff like that, and also you're like, oh, but there is some dark stuff happening behind the scenes. Salem is like, everything is incredibly dark, but hey, also sometimes funny shit. Also, the ending to Salem makes no goddamn sense. Oh shit, I just realized where we were. Tried to read Agartha, but it wasn't worth it. It's not. Well, you know what? That's not true. I believe that you should read Agartha because it is it's a good way to learn how to not write. Oh no, from a story perspective, Salem is the strongest of the Epic of Remnant. It's the most cohesive story that they have. Everything that they do, for the most part, maybe it doesn't make sense, but it's held together in a way where you know what's going on. You can track everything just fine. The story itself is like really like interesting and it keeps you engaged, but the fact that it is slowed down by having to break it into fights. Yeah, the fact that it's slowed down because it's a gacha game, so you have to like fight things and do all that, honestly drags the entirety of that story down. If you were to sit down and just read the script of Salem, you would probably enjoy it more than if you actually were playing through it. And that's something I firmly believe. Salem is it's just, I'm just repeating myself. It's hampered down by the fact that it is a gacha. That it's in a gacha game. And so that video is going to just be talking about how different mediums affect storytelling. Jesus. Should go through Salem in the logs. You should. Salem is story Story-wise, it's very good. I could piss people off and do my analysis on why I think Shimosa is the best of the Epic of Remnant. Because I firmly believe that it is. And everyone is usually like, well, yeah, but Shinjuku was amazing. He's like, no, Shinjuku was okay. Shinjuku is the most, like, complete, like, package of a gacha game story. Over here. It's just the back of the church, right? Yeah. Finally on PC again? Welcome back. Shimosa has its lulls where, yeah, it can feel like the story is just dragging on. I think that's just an issue with the Epic of Remnants in general, or just honestly FGO's storytelling in general, is that they feel that it's absolutely necessary to make sure that you are 100% in the know of everything that's happening, which kind of kills some of the, you know, the mystique of trying to tell a story and all, but I think your rendition of telling Shinjuku from memory, yeah, 100% accurate, by the way. I need to not be here. I think it's good to be an omniscient spectator. It is good to be an omniscient spectator if that's your role in the story, but our role in the story is a direct one, so you can't do that. If your role in the story is to tell from a third-person point of view, then yes, I agree with you. It's good to be informed of all of that. However, when you're supposed to be directly involved in that, yeah. I like Shinjuku and the interaction between the characters, especially bullying the old man. I did not like the Lobo fights. I had no good assassins or supports. So, yeah, okay, here's the complete issue with Shinjuku. Shinjuku is supposed to be a mystery. Shinjuku is supposed to be like you don't know what's going on. You're with someone who's clearly kind of shady. And it's supposed to be a perfect crime setup for, yeah, this is... Oh yeah, you're dealing with James Moriarty. He's the Einstein of crime, or whatever the fuck they call it. Napoleon of crime, that's what he's called. Well, yeah, they immediately let you know that the guy who you're with is the bad guy. The only mystery that you're left with in that regard is that you don't know in what way he is the bad guy or why he is the bad guy. Which is dubious at best, right? Like, it takes away a lot of the fun of reading the story and learning, like, who... Like, oh shit, yeah, it turns out he was actually the villain. And, like, I mean, they've done shit like that before, which is maybe why they tried to, like, go a different path with that. But, like, there's so many better ways of doing it. Like, yeah, hide his outline. Or make it so the plot twist isn't that goddamn obvious. Also, it feels like the very ass end of Shinjuku was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing cool happens at the end of Shinjuku, which I hate. They have this huge setup, they introduce all of these characters, and then they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, Shakespeare was enslaved to make all the monsters, which is why they're doing this. Also, we're gonna introduce this guy. His name is Emiya Alter. He doesn't do anything the entire story. Emiya Alter I'm pretty sure can be left out of Shinjuku and nothing gets changed. The shoot the earth with the giant gun thing was kind of cool, but they, like... Their explanation of who the free shooter was very, like, half-baked, so you still don't really know what the fuck is going on with that, or why. I don't know why Emiya Alter needs to exist. He doesn't. Emiya Alter doesn't need to exist. It's because people love the fact that Emiya Archer exists. They wanted to do it again and see how it worked out, and then they were dubbed as being racist for doing that because they made a Japanese person become blackface. Emiya is already, like, a mediocre character in my eyes. Much to the chagrin of many people that I don't like him. Actually, I like Archer Emiya decently. Okay, I don't like normal Emiya very much. Archer Emiya is completely neutral to me as a character. He's, like, totally fine. He can come to the barbecue. As for... Yeah, Demiya does not need to exist as a character. I don't believe he serves any significant purpose to the plot. Do the ye old strat for this dungeon and just run. Thank you to the guy who left a message there that said, "Try finger butthole, you're hilarious. Everyone loves you." This place is not bad. This place is literally just book it and you'll be okay. And I think we can now lift the thing. And there's something else in this area. If I remember, I don't want to fight these guys. They're pretty close. Yep, I don't want to fight these guys. I was rolling, okay. Fuck, they're both here. There's a rat. I think there's a fucking medallion or something in there. I don't give a fuck. We're leaving. We got the important thing. So, I'm pretty sure I have the left piece. Let me check. I have the Hallig Tree medallion. Oh, okay, I know where I have to go. I have to go over here. Which one is Fort Height? Is that this one? No, he's in the Whispering Woods. No, Fort Height's right here. Yeah. Yeah. The ending, yeah, like I was saying, the ending of not Shimosa, of Shinjuku is horrible. It's the most cop-out possible end. It's literally... The ending to Shinjuku is essentially how you defeat every villain in Captain Planet. Which, if you're not old enough to know what the fuck Captain Planet is outside of parody, first of all, ouch, my heart, I'm old. Do I want to kill You're Maidenless guy? Not yet. Vare can chill for a hot sec. Vare is kind of a pussy. Like, okay, if in the event that you don't remember what happens at the very end of Shinjuku, everything is going to shit. The main characters literally are not able to defeat Moriarty, and so they have to enlist the help of other fictional detectives who are not as popular as Sherlock Holmes. Who were then, like, summoned as the weird shadow pseudo-servant things that all the other characters are. But they also make it a point, like, oh yeah, these guys can never be summoned after this because they're not as cool as Lobo and them. Which is horrible. It's a horrible way to end it. That's essentially saying nothing that you've done in this entire chapter has any meaning. Yeah, nothing that you've done in this entire chapter really has any meaning because you can just have a cop-out automatic win. You don't need to worry about having an actual solution. You can just do it. Was it Deus Ex Machina a solution out of your ass because this is how this has to end. How did it end? We didn't blow up the planet and then it was resolved? The way how Shinjuku ends is that it's literally just, the problem is solved, we summon fictional guys. Also, the whole... Bloody Slash, very nice. The whole thing with, like, Shakespeare is really stupid. Like, the idea that he can just do that. No, you kill Moriarty and the Demon Pillar appears and you kill him and then end. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, the Demon Pillar looks like Geisha. It takes on, like, the form of... or a humanoid form. Alright. I should probably go report this to Dude. But what we just did was very important because we need to go back to Raya Lucaria. Do you think the just hit him harder thing would have been better for the story? No, I would have liked to see a proper solution, because I feel like we didn't get one. like the idea of summoning other detectives to me is just kind of like weird. I don't know. It's for it being the thing that's supposed to introduce you to the guy who's thought everything through. The idea that they could turn the same power that he is using against him, and the fact that that never once clicked in his head as a possibility, doesn't make any goddamn sense. Which is, you know, that's an issue. That's a pretty big issue I take when it comes down to, like, writing someone who's supposed to be a genius. That's a really obvious oversight.
Your fingers, please, your fingers.
Your fingers.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, well, I've already said my piece on Agartha, for better or worse.
The one who holds both half crescents.
Wasn't Dante's just there random? Yeah,
The grand lift ahead.
Dante showed up. I think that his job was to prevent you from
The one
falling into a nightmare or something.
be Lord.
Which, honestly, that's another thing with Shimosa I don't understand. It shouldn't have... No, wait, no, they do something with that, don't they? Isn't Dante in Shimosa, too?
The Elden Lord is come again.
Okay, psycho. Look, I'm trying to remember if Dante's in Shimosa was Holmes in disguise, or if Holmes in Shimosa was Dante's in disguise. It's one or the other. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. We are going... We're going. Not Shimosa, Shinjuku. That's the other thing. They should not have named those two things both with an S. In fact, Salem's there too. It's two Japanese names that are both Shimosa, Shinjuku. What the fuck they think this is? Elden Ring? Godric, Godfried, Godwin? Beach. Dante's was Holmes in Shinjuku because Holmes wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Isn't there a tree sentinel up here? Yeah, Melina, Melania, Mikola. Alright, the reason why I'm bypassing everything to get to this right here is because we need to be in this area in order to start farming for my axe. My Bloodaxe. Do the thing, Eric. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have much less to say in these videos than I do about Agartha, or than I did about Agartha, because Agartha is a story that I was offended that I had to read. When I read it initially, I thought it was just kind of weird and out there. When I read it a second time for a second playthrough, I was reminded how fucking horrible it was. There's certain things in like Salem and whatnot that I very much dislike. But I don't know how interested people actually are in me doing an analysis on like how to write a good story. Mostly because I'm pretty sure most people are going to discount the fact that I dislike the Stay Night visual novel, so I immediately don't have an opinion on anything in terms of writing, because that's peak. Catacombs found at the bottom of the cliffs in the eastern side of Lineria. The lake regions now infested by imps and omens. Wait, what? It's at a different fucking area. It's like here. God damn it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go get the thing here. We can now teleport over to this area. Pretty sure these guys don't attack you if you have the medallion. Yeah. Where's the Grace? There should be a Grace around here. I'll follow the road. I'm sure I'll see one. And if not, I know for a fact that there's one up the road. So I'm curious, what do you guys consider, aside from the obvious ones, what is a, what's an FGO chapter that's your hot take as being a bad chapter? For me, I could honestly probably do a whole video on why I thought Atlantis was underwhelming. And people fucking love Atlantis, too.
The Erd Tree is close. Only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, where Mother gave me my purpose.
Yeah, so...
Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
My issue with Atlantis comes down to its conclusion. Atlantis front loads everything interesting in it to the very back of Atlantis. It introduces some pretty interesting concepts. The only thing I know about Atlantis is apparently Jason is likable there. Yes. So, yeah, you know, I'll avoid talking about it then, because I don't want to spoil you on it. I have opinions on Atlantis. Jason does get a very good redemption arc in it, which is nice. It's nice and it's not expected. And it's also, yeah, it's... I'm not going to say much because I don't want to spoil it for anybody if you've not gone through it yet. But, yeah, I have opinions on Atlantis, much to the chagrin of many. I have opinions on many things that many people don't like. Fuck! Gravity! Echo art. I don't have Drake, but I still want that version of her. Yes. Is a beautiful skin that is absolutely going to arcade and never to us. Fuck, I need to be up. Fuck gravity. Did Spartacus say that? Yes. That is the power of Mana Burst, my friend. Mana Burst muscle. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. What are your opinions on either overrated, overhyped, or you just don't like them as story chapters? Is this is not the way I need to be going. I will say I'm very excited for Lost Belt 6. It's been very hyped up as being debatably one of the best stories in FGO. I've been lied to by Fate fans before as to what makes for a good story, so I'll be very interested to see how that plays out. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport back. God damn it. The one with Sutter is mostly forgettable. Yeah. I could do an entire video on that too. Like what was wrong with Lost Belt 2? I mean, that one's really easy to break down. What's wrong with Lost Belt 2 is that, much like the environment that you're in, it's barren. Ideas are brought up in Lost Belt 2 that are like somewhat interesting, but it's just nothing happens. Nothing happens in Lost Belt 2. I don't have that command. I don't know what that command is supposed to do. What is the lurk command meant to do? Oh yeah, that one I thought I fixed, but it didn't get fixed. I don't think I want to be in the village walls. No, I think the bot that handles commands just doesn't want to work. I'll try and get that sorted out again, but it just seems like it doesn't like me very much. Sorry, is that 2? It's 2 mausoleums. Yeah, actually RIP bot. We can get this one. See you jump. Things freaked you out in your first play. Yeah, they are kind of weird, ain't they? Alright. I want to, before I end the stream, get to the area where I can farm. Farm the axe. I'll probably do the axe farming off screen because it's gonna take fucking ages. I don't think I'm gonna jump down. You know what? I actually don't think it matters. But after, for those of you who are subbed, I'm going to immediately after this get to work on a video that should be up for subs at some point tonight, with any luck. So, if you're not subscribed, and would like access to early video content, ow, do that. Or don't, it doesn't change my mind. Yeah, we're going for the warped axe, which is all the way the fuck down here. So I'm just gonna grab like gray sites and stuff like that as I go. I'm not gonna explore this area too terribly much. The fire area is kind of tempting to go to because I love the fire magic, but I'm not doing the fire magic this run. Yeah, that's the idea. Is I want to be able to dual wield the axe and have a catalyst to do blood stuff. Which actually do I need a staff to do blood magic? I don't think I actually have the Twitch sub Discord role now that I think about it. Make sure that you have to make sure that you're linked, that your Discord is linked to your Twitch. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And because of how they have it set up with the roles, I can't just give people the Twitch sub or YouTube role. Can't be doing that stuff willy-nilly. Hello, sir. And to get this axe, we have to go kill omens, and omens are bastards to fight. Note to self: there's a boat over here. Oh, that was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about that I completely blanked on. Limbus Company is that new gacha out with the really interesting art style. I am tempted to go and maybe try that out, which may replace the stream I have scheduled for Friday. Instead of Fate, maybe I try out Limbus Company. Because this seems cool. It's not a game I think I'll spend money on, but it seems interesting. I have no time for another gacha hellhole. That's one that I don't know if I'm going to stick with, but it seems like it'd be really fun to dabble in for a little bit. But if you've played it, what did you think? Someone has told me that it is one of the more interesting gachas that they've played recently. I don't know what the combat is like. All I know is that the art style looks kind of Helltaker-ish, which is what is the most interesting thing to me. Waiting for Honkai Star Rail. Isn't that the Genshin people? Okay, well, according to my thing, it should be around here. Okay, let me compare maps. Hoyoverse, got it. Warped axe location where... The cliff bottom catacombs. The bottom of the cliffs in the eastern side of Liluria, of the lake regions. So it is close. I need to drop down. Which I think means I gotta go over here. Probably not fight that guy. I've been more active with the story in Honkai Impact 3rd. I don't know anything about Honkai Impact. I really don't. Is it better than Genshin? Tree spear. I'm gonna have to remember that this is here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to remember that this is here because this is absolutely the weapon I'm using for my Chinliangi run. It is better than Genshin story-wise. That's because Genshin's story is weird. Genshin's story is so lackluster. I've not killed the tree sentinel yet. I want to get my axe first. I'll go fight that guy later. Why am I not... Where is... I'm assuming... It's down here. What the fuck? I think I have to go to the pot village. Yeah, it's 100% near the pot village, which is going to suck because getting to the pot village is a pain in the ass. Alright, let's do it. It's my favorite Naruto area, the hidden pot village. Uh-oh. Worse. We had this conversation about Genshin's story before, and we agreed that Klidge has to play more to get to the other parts of it. Yeah. No, you're right. I do need to play more of it, and it has been a while since I played it. I will say I'm going to stand by my... This doesn't... You know what? This doesn't really work as well with the comparison of video games, because when it comes to video games, I think what's more important is if the gameplay is fun. If the gameplay is fun but the story is whatever, then you can continue to play it, but if the story is really good but the gameplay feels like shit, then there's no point in continuing. My normal assessment with storytelling in games is that, or storytelling in general, is that if your story is really, really mediocre to bad until like season 3, for example, it's not worth my time to get into. With games, at least there's other substance there because you can just play it. I'm partway through Inazuma. There it is. Good save. Bye. like people don't like my opinions on like Attack on Titan. Even in even in the video where I God, what was it? The tier list, the Fate series tier list. Somebody said that the most criminal thing in that entire thing is that I think that I have not watched season 3 of Attack on Titan, that I have to watch season 3 because that's when it's good. And I'm not going to. I have no investment in any of the characters. I don't remember most of it, 'cause it's fairly forgettable. Still over there. Got it. Genshin needs to make their cinematic 60 FPS. It's annoying that we also need them to be a bit longer. Yes, Genshin's story, or like how it goes about telling its story, is unusual, to say the least. Well, those souls are gone forever. Re-angle myself like this. If you get turned off from episode 1, then you have every right to not like it. I disagree with that. I think that if you're going to be turned off from a series entirely by the first episode, then you've not given that series a chance. I honestly am a firm believer that if you really want to be able to say that you don't like a series, at least watch the series. It also stops people from arguing with you when you're just like, I didn't like it. Well, first impression is... I'm not going to say first impression is everything. I think first impression is a lot, because you definitely get a feel for it. For, like, what you're about to, like, consume, what media you're about to consume with the first impression. But... Wait, is this not where I need to be? Are you serious? Jumping required to hit my ass. Where the fuck is this thing? Where the fuck is this? Alright, whatever. I'll do this off stream. For now, guys, thanks for hanging out. I will be back with something for you guys on Friday. In the meantime, keep a lookout for new videos coming out. For now, keep your chin up, lads. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, or night. Alright, peace out. Oh!